So I just finished my first slow run after taking about 3 months off of running completely. And on this run, I was thinking about two things. One, how much people overestimate how fit they are when returning back into training. And two, how much people overestimate how long it can take to get back to where they were before they took a break. If you're able to run a half marathon at a 5-minute pace and your easy slow runs were around a 7 to a 7:15 minute per kilometer, if you took 3 or more months off of training, you're probably not going to be able to run at the same pace for the same distance. It's more likely you're going to be running your slow runs at an 8:30, or if you can run the full distance of the half marathon, you're probably going to run it around a 6 to a 6:15. That's not a bad thing. The idea is to understand how to progress back into your paces from before, but to do it well and to do it safely. When you get back into your training and we don't progress slowly into it, that's where things like knee pain, shin splints, lower back pain, shoulder neck pain become very, very prominent. And this is what a lot of the runners that I work with tend to present with when they come to me with any injury. And so the goal is, one, to build back the aerobic and endurance base that you had from before, and two, learn the mechanics again. Because if you took that much time off, most likely your mechanics are also a little bit different. You could be stiffer, you could be less explosive, not as strong, right? We gotta figure out what's happening before we can go too quickly into training. About a year ago, in June, I had a surgery, an abdominal surgery that took me out of training for 2 months. I had signed up for a half marathon in November of that year. I wasn't able to start training for that until August. So that left me September, October, November, 3 months of training to get back into half marathon distance shape. In August, if you look at my paces, my very first run, I think I ran 2 kilometers, and I was running at a 9-minute pace. But then you can see how over the weeks, mileage would build up to over 30 kilometers on a long run. The idea here is once you allow your body the time to appropriately adapt to the strain, to the stress, to load, you can make pretty big jumps in pacing, you can make pretty big jumps in distance without bringing too much injury or bring too much strain and stress onto the body. And then you could probably see the half marathon race. I finished it, I think it was a 4:57 pace. The biggest takeaway there is letting yourself build up slowly. I went from 2 runs a week, and then I would slowly build up mileage on those 2, then adding on a 3rd day, then adding on a 4th day, building up mileage, and so on. But it's that gradual buildup that's necessary. You have to start very conservative at the beginning, less than what you would expect, and then build up from there. It's the same thing with weight training. It's the same approach we would take, let's say if you want to build maximal strength. You have to start very, very conservative and then slowly build up from there. This gives you enough time to adapt, to recover, to understand mechanics, and to take bigger jumps in performance when necessary.